Hi there. I'm heading out to go buy some lunch quickly. The World Economic Forum says there are five effective ways to impact and reduce unemployment. Why don't you come take a ride with me and we'll discuss this in more details. So they talk about job creation and demand for labor, better preparing the youth for the workplace, illuminating pathways to productive work, improving financial well-being, both current and future, and fostering entrepreneurship. So I believe that fostering entrepreneurship will actually solve all of the first four that the World Economic Forum speaks about. Stick around to the end of the video so I can tell you what I'm doing to help entrepreneurs in South Africa do better in business, in their own quality of life, and the quality of life of the community around them. Alright, so we're back from lunch. The sad news is that at the end of Q4 2021, South Africa reached an all-time high in unemployment, as high as 35.3% by the narrow definition. By the broad definition, or the expanded definition, we're sitting at something like 46% unemployment in our country. This is mind-blowing and we need to do something about it. So like I said earlier, I truly believe that entrepreneurship solves all of the problems that the World Economic Forum consider to be effective ways to deal with unemployment. So there are two ways that you can support boosting job creation and labor demand. That is through entrepreneurship, in other words, getting more people to start businesses and supporting entrepreneurs to have more sustainable, more successful businesses in the future. How do we do this? Well, obviously the public and private sectors need to work better together to be able to put the policies and funding options and education in place so that there are more sustainable businesses in place that are automatically increasing job creation and the demand for labor. It is a snowball effect. The more people that are employed, the more people spend money, the more people there is need for to do certain things. Education is essential because the job market is changing on a rapid pace. The future of work looks completely different to what it did just 3 years ago, before the pandemic hit. Education and training is such an important part of changing the way we earn income on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Companies should cultivate a culture of entrepreneurship at their businesses. We should all drive towards at least having our own side hustle. We can no longer pretend that one income is good enough. We need to be able to generate more than one income. So the World Economic Forum speaks about illuminating pathways to productive work. This really comes down to education and training and creating a culture of entrepreneurship amongst youth and employees alike. I mean, employers alike. The education system in South Africa is a major concern and needs serious upgrades, especially in rural areas outside the cities. In cities, parents and children have a heap of choices and different options available for every need a child should possibly have. And people who cannot afford private schooling is also exposed to just being trained as we've always trained people, to become employees and stay employees for the rest of our lives. The fact of the matter is, if we can generate more than one income stream, then we will be happier at work, for there will be less stress If you could go ahead and click the like button on this video, I'd really appreciate it. That gives YouTube the signal that this is valuable content and other people would like to see it as well. So I would appreciate that a lot. Improving our financial well-being comes down to 6 basic words that we need to master. The reason for this is if people can manage their money better, then we will all be able to do more with our money and employ more people at home and at work. That's income, firstly. So you need to figure out how to generate income, and then once you have that income, figure out how to earn more income. Then secondly, expenses. If we need to understand finances, we need to limit our expenses and keep on doing so. After we obviously satisfy our basic needs of food and shelter for us and our loved ones, then we need to limit our expenses as much as we possibly can. So we need to set a budget and tell our money where to go and not spend our money before we even have it. You need to keep track of your income and expenses. So the first 2 words is income and expenses. The next 2 words is cash flow. You need to be able to control your income and your expenses in such a way that your cash flow remains positive on a monthly basis so that you can save to invest, save for future emergencies, and save for future big purchases. The other 2 words that are important for your financial well-being is assets and liabilities. Assets bring money into your life, and liabilities make money flow out of your life through the expenses that it incurs. Now let's talk about educating the youth about entrepreneurship. And the reason why entrepreneurship is the solution to all these problems, I believe, is that you need to cover all of these aspects in your life and in your business to be able to make it as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship covers how to generate income, how to control your income, your expenses, how to build assets, and how to limit liabilities, as well as control the cash flow in your life. Entrepreneurship teaches you about life, about personal development, and how to create jobs and how to sustainably run your business. As a success ambassador in partnership with Interweave Solutions, I run a program called Success in Business, where people learn about the 6 P's of business. The 6 P's of business are plan, product, price, paperwork, process, and promotion. Participants of the Success in Business course learns about all of these 6 P's, but also how to do the paperwork, what kind of paperwork you need to do, when to make your business legal, and so on. If you want to learn more about the Success in Business course, click the link below to get in touch via my website contact page, and I will get back to you on the details of how we can get involved or have a chat about what to do next. If you want to learn more about the 6 P's of business, check out this video I did in the past on this topic of how do you plan to start your own business, and that brings me to the end of this video. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be blessed. I'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers.